All right. Welcome back to one of everyone's favorite mobile detective games, Moonvale, brought to you by the same developers, Everbyte, that brought you Duskwood. This is episode 2, part 2. In the last video, Eric got attacked, kind of. We don't know. Old Man Winters snuck up on Eric in the woods after he had gotten out of the cave for the second time, visibly hurt on the video call, and then actively bleeding. And then Old Man Winters snuck up on him wearing a mask and then used the force and pushed him down, and we don't know what the hell happened to Eric. Still in search of Adam. And that's where we left off at. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right back into the story. Let's talk to Eric. We left off in the last video right after the video the video call ended with Eric. So we're getting ready to reach back out to him and be like, "Yo, Eric, what the hell happened? Are you okay? Did the old guy get you?" He's not responding back. Oh, he is responding back. Everything. What does everything mean? Everything okay? Are you sure? That sounds like an old man's using your phone. That sounds like an old man's using your phone and doesn't really know how to use it because he's been out in the woods. He's been out in the bush for too long. Something's weird. We got Charlie. Charlie says, "I see you two are online again. Any news?" Eric's now offline, so that's a no then. All right, so Charlie, there's news, all right. Something happened, Eric. You got attacked, kind of. We're not sure. Ash is back online. There's a man with Eric. Someone else turned up in the forest. Yeah. Someone else turned up in the forest, and we think he used the force. We think he's got metachlorine in his blood because he pushed Eric down without touching him. Don't know how he did it, but he did it. But I couldn't see him properly. I saw him. He had his face covered up and was carrying a torch. But he took his mask off. Eric called me when he got out of the cave for sure. We definitely saw him. We know what he looks like. I could pick him out of a lineup. Is it the same guy as earlier? Well, that I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't know. He must have been following Eric for quite some time. We don't know that. I think he came from inside the cave. We don't know that either, but he definitely snuck Eric. Eric didn't even see it coming. He heard a couple things, but he didn't know where it was coming from, and then he just snuck up right behind him, and he was just there on him. But there's no reason to panic. There's plenty of reason to panic. They're probably talking right now. I have no idea what's going on. I don't think that they're talking. I think he snuck up on Eric, knocked him out, and now he's using his phone to text me that everything okay. I should probably try calling him. It looked like the man wanted to snatch the phone. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I thought he was a Jedi or a Sith. You know, maybe he was going for his phone. That's a possibility. Should have seen the way he looked at Eric. He might have been trying to snatch his phone. Ah. There he is. Eric's back online. Eric? No, it's definitely the old man. Are you okay? Everything okay? Eric's gonna say, everything okay. Or what did it say? It said, okay, everything. Please say something. Have you lost reception? Did you talk to the man? Look, say anything. I think it's the man we're talking to. Oh. With my last percent of power. So Eric's battery is now dead. But let's hear what Eric had to say.
Sorry for not getting back to you sooner, but something happened. I'm injured on my leg, and it's much worse than I thought at first. And I didn't want to... Okay, I have to make this quick. My battery's about to die. There's a man here with me. He says he has a cabin in the wood nearby. Apparently he has a first aid kit, and he wants to help me treat the injury. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going with him. Don't worry about me.
So what was with the man's aggressive action towards Eric? He like lunged at Eric. Why? It doesn't make any sense, but Charlie says, "Oh boy." Everyone finished listening? Yeah. I'm afraid I can't listen. No, I've listened. So I bet with it saying that I'm afraid I can't listen, I bet that was at one point in time that might have been a premium chat option. And to play that voice message, you would have had gems to play that voice message. But we did do we used our we paid for the media pack, and so that we're able to use and do all the premium chat stuff and all the premium options for the game. But the fact that we had the option of saying I'm sorry I couldn't listen to it means that would have been a gem option for sure. I don't really know what to say. Maybe the Bush guy is maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's just a bush hermit. He's just out there living in the woods in his damn cabin. Same. Tongue-tied. You don't happen to know how he sustained his injury, do you? Ooh, I don't remember. I feel like it might have happened in episode 1, but I don't remember. He didn't tell me either. Probably when he climbed that fence. I suppose it must have happened when he fell down the slope. I'm guessing it might have happened when he fell down the slope. I forgot he fell down. It's been so long since the last episode, you know? The more important question is why he hasn't said a word about being injured until now. Probably didn't want anybody to be worried. Good question. I can tell you. Look, you really don't know. With you telling him to turn around every 5 minutes, Charlie telling him to turn around every 5 minutes. You know, he didn't want people to worry. You just have to think about that one because neither you don't know because neither do I. Look, you telling him to turn around every 5 minutes and you know, and then all of a sudden he gets hurt, and you definitely wouldn't let him go. Guess I would have left him without an argument. Sure. It's all Charlie's fault. Ash says, I knew something was wrong. He was acting so strange suddenly. He must be in a lot of pain. This really changes everything. He should have just told us. He must be in quite a bit of pain. But now we got Eric missing and Adam missing. I mean, I guess technically Eric's not missing, but Eric's phone is dead right now. So we have no way of contacting Eric. And he's just following some bush guy to his cabin in the middle of the woods. And who knows what's going to happen? Who knows how lonely the guy living out in the woods is, you know? Poor Eric. Thank goodness that man found him. Well, we don't know that. We don't know if that's a good thing or not yet. You can say that again. I'm not so sure about that. Are you being serious? Look, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was a good thing or not that the guy found him. We don't know if the guy's going to be good or not. Right now, he's super suspicious. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on divine intervention there, to be honest, says Charlie. But I suppose this is still the best outcome of all things considered. And by best, you mean worst? Please elaborate on that. The best outcome would have been if he had just left the forest. Can you elaborate on that, Charlie? How is this the best outcome? The best outcome was that he found Adam in the cave and saved him, and then Adam's safe again. And we found Adam. But then I guess the game would be over. So I don't know. I mean, his phone's as good as dead, and without it, he'll never make it out of the forest, not to mention back to the cars. We don't know if the guy's cabin has electricity to even be able to charge his phone. That we have no idea. Didn't he say he knew his way around the woods? I mean, yeah, but you can know your way around the woods, and at nighttime, everything looks different. But he definitely does, says Charlie. He absolutely does. At least he knows his way around the areas surrounding Redlog, but he's way beyond them now. He's in Dark Rise now. He's no longer in Redlog. He's in Dark Rise. That area is a whole other can of worms. I mean, we're talking like 800 acres here, and that's a conservative estimate. And that's just the Dark Rise. Does Eric know this? That's massive. I have no idea how big the Dark Rise was until now. Look, 800 acres, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big Dark Rise. All that to say, it's really easy to get lost out there. Yeah, no kidding. Should have told me this earlier. Look, I see. What are you writing a book, Charlie? Sheesh. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I could clearly hear some thunder rumbling in that voice message. So the rain's getting ready to start. I mean, it might just pass them by, but I'd rather not bet. But I'd rather not bet on it and then find myself in the rain. That's not even the worst of it. Eric is injured, and it sounded like it was way worse than just a scratch. It looked worse. It didn't look like a scratch. It looked like he was bleeding pretty bad, quite a lot actually. He went to rub his face and then smeared it all over his face. But Charlie says Eric isn't stupid. He wouldn't be going with that guy if it wasn't really absolutely necessary. I hope he knows what he's doing. I agree. You know what else just occurred to me? What else did just occur to me? Never mind, it's gone. If that man wanted to hurt Eric, he would have done it already. Possibly. Maybe. But maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's playing the long game. He's playing the long con game. He's trying to gain our trust. And then once we trust him, then he just stomps on our heart and turns his back on us and stabs us in the back and just destroys us. Maybe. But maybe not. Oh, by the way, he didn't end up finding Adam in that cave, did he? No, he didn't. Not at all. It was actually like flooded. One side was blocked. It was a dead end, and the other side was flooded, which we never saw Adam or even heard Adam like being dragged through water. So probably safe to say he's not in the cave. So there's another cave somewhere out there. There's probably caves. I mean, it's 800 acres. There's probably caves all over the place. Or I was just wrong. I don't know. Does that sound likely? Does it sound likely? 800 acres and more than one cave? Possibly. Can't see why not. Charlie doesn't know. But I could still make my way up to the Dark Rise. And then what, Charlie? Says Ash. You don't know where he is. Yeah, Adam and Eric are both missing, and they're both probably in completely separate areas. Worst case, you'll get injured. Charlie be out there, he'll get hurt. No, Charlie, it's not an option. If Eric wanted you to do that, he would have said so. Charlie, you'll probably get hurt. You'll probably hurt yourself, Charlie. Ash agrees with me. Exactly. In that case, there's nothing we can do but twiddle our thumbs while we wait. And my thumbs are getting tired. I'm afraid we have no other choice. Is there really nothing we can do? Eric will message us as soon as he can. As soon as he's able to charge up his phone at a cabin that probably has no electricity. Out in the middle of Dark Rise. Ash says, I have an idea. And now Ash is offline. You had an idea and then you just leave. Let's hope it's a good one. Well, then at least we're not without hope. We'd have to love, well, I'd love to hear it. let's hope it's a good one, because you're not here now. You said you had an idea and then you left. And then I don't remember the name of this one, but whoever this is, like, does not like add anything to the group. What do you think she's doing? Like, whoever this is does not add any context to the group. Like, just sits back and reads and then doesn't talk. She's gonna tell us sooner or later, I hope. And now they're both offline. And what now? We gotta complete another damn puzzle? Gotta complete another damn puzzle? Gotta collect 4 stars? Alright, well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Moonvale as much as I am. Now I gotta complete some more puzzles. So we'll end it right here until I can complete these puzzles and get these stars, because it might cost me more than 2 hearts, and then I'll just have to wait another 15 minutes or 30 minutes to get another heart. Not used to playing these puzzles. If you guys are enjoying Moonvale as much as I am, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, leave a comment down below. Most importantly, share Tongue Tied Games. And as always, thanks for watching. Love you all. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.